Hey guys, I admit I was wrong. So, I've made a couple banner videos recently, like how you can see on the screen with this information, and it ended up being wrong. So, this is just me saying, hey, it's not correct, and I don't know when we're having them. And I figured I would answer, a couple questions as you do, and also, talk about it a little bit. And then I also wanted to talk about some stuff as like the actual kind of updates we've been getting, because there is some interesting stuff there, and I don't really want to make a dedicated video. But yeah, so basically, we were supposed to have originally the Numera, the Xeris, and the Lizard Day banner, and now we are finally getting the Lizard Day banner, but no Numera or Xeris in the files at all whatsoever. And then recently, so that video has been proven wrong. I already knew that. And then recently, the same thing happened, but with these banners, which is the Tallulah Arrogance, and I assume the Kigiri banner too, will be delayed. So, those are not coming anytime soon. Now, it is still an update thing. I do not know when the update will be. I'm kind of in the stage of grief of acceptance, where I'm just kind of going, oh, I'll wait until something actually happens. I'm not gonna be hopeful anymore. I'm just gonna, sit here, play the game because I still do enjoy the game. I don't think the update not happening will change that, and I'll still make content and stuff. It's just it's been so long that I think I'm past the point of really being hopeful about anything, and it's probably not gonna happen for a little while. When it does, though, that's when we're gonna start getting the banners. I don't know if they'll do Xeris or Numera first. They might, and then they might move on to Kagiri and all of that stuff. I don't know. Maybe they're saving Kagiri for Halloween now because they can't get him through. I don't know, but that's not happening. So I'm not going to say Panther or Rokanti or anything were right. They do an amazing job every day. T, Aresis, stuff like that. Shout out to them, doing great work. I will say in the future though, I will be pushing to be a bit more clear about how this stuff is not confirmed. Lately, I've been a bit lazy on that, and I haven't been, oh, this stuff is subject to change. Leaks at its core are just attempts at getting early information, and many times it's right, but they've never been guaranteed, and I need to do a better job at articulating that, so that is what I will be doing for the near future. I asked you guys, do you guys want me to say something like disclaimer, these things are subject to change, like at the beginning? Do you want me to just offhandedly mention it in the video? I don't really know, but yeah. So I will work towards being a bit more clear on this sort of thing, because I know some people seem to think that it's like this big thing that the leaks are wrong and he said they would be right and stuff, and I don't really want to be portraying that, because at the end of the day, none of this stuff has ever been confirmed. So, I'm just gonna work towards that. So I hope that's my way of making sure that this type of confusion doesn't happen again. At the end of the day, we're doing what we can, we're helping, and everything but the dates is still correct. It is still coming. The Maw thing being a fusion slash fragment, that ended up being right. All the skins ended up coming like immediately after I made that video. But we've had the information for a while. Like, they are still things to go towards, but I just need to let y'all know that things are always subject to change. They always are, and I should have mentioned it in my last video. And I do, like the last banner video, I do somewhat regret that. So that's just all I wanted to say. Hope you guys can understand, and I appreciate the understanding. So aside from that, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about in regards to the update. So number one, the most important thing I think is we're getting these mythic shards here. I don't care what part of the game you are, if you have enough to get the legendary skill crystal and the rare summons, or even not even the rare summons, I would get this every time. This is so good in a lot of different ways. Just leveling these exclusives is so hard to do And these things are so hard to get. I know it takes 6 weeks, but the fact that it's here is an amazing change. I will say that. Now, the other thing is about Ma. So, Ma kind of sucks right now, if I'm being completely honest. And I did make a suggestion in the main Discord if you want to go thumbs it up so that it gets referred to the devs or whatever. I think there's a lot of room for Ma to improve, and I think they can make him an acceptable shard summoning character. And also, he doesn't yet have Zavon's skill on global, which I assume will be added later in a different update. So all of that is happening. If we go over here and we click on him, he doesn't have the bond skill. I assume that's because that's something that Apple needs to accept, because his addition was a server-side update, not an actual game update. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but that is my assumption. So Ma's coming. He is actually pullable, which is really weird. So 3 people I think have sent me different images of different people pulling Ma, and it seems like he's always on the +1, not the one. He's on the +1. And he is pullable, which is weird. So it looks like they're adding him to the pool, which is great for Guild v Guild, terrible for everyone else. So sorry about that, guys. Rest in many pieces. And then the last thing I think I wanted to mention is, and then the last thing I wanted to mention is obviously I'll still be doing different things for Shudi summons. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, Kagiri banner is still happening. If you have the full potential, Kagiri can outdamage Lust at A5. I would save. I think unless you desperately need Pharisee specifically, the other two are not worth summoning for, and I would just save. Like, I have 84,000 gems. I'm missing 2 of the 3 lizards. I want to complete my nation. I might not summon on this at all. And also, we have a little bit of preceding info on the Nightmare Lord. It does not seem to be that true right now, at least by the time of this recording. So when I get something concrete, I'll make a video, but just know that that is clearly going to be released in the next however long, and it is in its early stages, but we do know that it is coming eventually. So I would completely skip this one. I'll make a shitty summon in the future, but just telling you guys that. So, um, bear with me, guys. I will try to work on my communication. A lot of the time, I try to film in one take because it's easiest on me, since I am pretty new to this, and it's really hard to edit things for me, and also, record sometimes. I forget some vital information, and I will work towards that being a bit clearer in the future. And I hope you all can understand. And this stuff will all happen in the future, but the dates in my previous 2 banner videos are wrong. The banners still are coming. That's all I wanted to talk about, just to clear up a little bit of confusion, a little bit of a less like edited or cut video for you guys. I just wanted to straight up just like talk like it's one-on-one, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess, and that's it from me. Destined signing out.